What the hell is that? Oh my god! Oh my god, Wes, that is fucking ugly as shit, but so funny. Who?
It's like, look at it. It's huge.
Dude, that's bigger than your torso. Who made you that?
Some guy on Instagram. And I kept telling him I wanted one made of me, and he thought I just wanted one of you.
Welcome back to Show Me Something podcast. Wes Wilson, wake the hell up.
I'm up. You woke me up.
I did.
Let's go.
Last week I sounded like shit because I was sick. You sound like shit for another reason. But I just wanted to start off the podcast this week because we were late to Tuesday's episode because of our schedule, the Fever playoff schedule. So my apologies, but let's get into it because I think a lot has happened. You went to Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce Steakhouse in Kansas City. What was it like?
Amazing. So I kind of thought, I went into it and thought it was going to be like kind of like a mixer, like a cocktail hour kind of thing where everyone's like flirting, taking pictures, but it was very much like about the restaurant experience. Oh. And so it was all about kind of like the service and the food, like, but it was lovely. Like I probably would be biased, but I think I can confidently say that the food was fucking awesome. It was lovely.
What was like the best thing on the menu? Because I did see a drink. I saw a drink that was like had fire at the bottom or something.
Yeah, someone did that next to our table. Donna Kelce sat next to us, which was fun. She's a big deal right now. It's all types of food, but it's all like elevated. There's a lot of seafood, a lot of good meat. But they have a martini cart. If you order a martini, the bartender brings a little card out to your table and does the ice, does the vodka, gin, whatever you want, mixes it up, puts all the garnishes in it. You can kind of do like a make your own martini thing. I thought the martini cart was probably like the hit for me. It's also beautiful inside, like great experience. And this was Saturday night before the Eagles game, which we'll probably get into later. Yeah. But overall, like fantastic experience. I got to take my mom. But so yeah, 1587. Apparently reservations are like booked for like the next like 4 months. Like it's impossible to get into.
I'm not surprised. I've heard of like a guacamole cart, but never a martini cart. That's kind of
fun. Cute. Thank you for asking about that. I think we start with last night. Like how?
Well, I was about to say we probably should have started with last night because I got back at like 2:30 a.m. here from our game in Atlanta, and I texted everyone like, "Hey, why don't we push it back?" And you were still out drinking, and I was like, "Oh hell!" I was like, "Fuck yeah, Wes." So
I won a game last night too that we'll talk about. It's not as cool as making the Final Four in the WNBA playoffs, but I'm also a winner. There's 2 winners on this goddamn podcast.
Oh yeah, there are.
Okay, well, we were at the bar actually, and I saw your game, and it was easy to spot you because you had a hat on. But like you and Caitlin jumping around, like very fun. Talk to me about the game and how we're feeling. Would you have ever thought you guys would make it here, given everything that's happened this season? Like this is crazy.
Dude, no. And I think like the league is so mad that we won because we're literally not supposed to be here at all. And that just like kind of fuels our fire even more. But it was just like so fun. It was one of those games that, first of all, I was sweating my ass off because I was so nervous and like, I don't really get anxious about stuff. I was so anxious. Like I could not sit still. I was legit. I felt like I played with how much I was sweating. And so it was one of those games. It was such a good W game. Like it was physical. There's a lot of back and forth, a lot of great plays. But I just knew deep down in my gut that we were going to win. Like somehow we were going to win. And like, I think there was like a minute or like 40, I don't even know, like around 40 seconds left. And they left our all-star player wide open under the hoop for the go-ahead layup. And then Lexi Hall had a freaking badass steal and like it was over. But I would much rather be playing than having to sit on the sidelines and not do anything because it is stressful.
Of course. It is weird actually how like games that you're a spectator for are more nerve-wracking than if you were playing. Like when you're playing, the nerves don't like settle.
Yeah, like you're just dialed in and like it's part of it, right? Like this is part of the situations. But when you cannot do anything, like, oh my God, I was just like freaking out. But it was awesome. It was so badass. You, my friend, won a big game last night too, is what I've heard. Was it as crazy as ours?
Thanks. No, ours was pure domination. So because we didn't record Tuesday, I didn't talk about our first game, which we lost. So I think here's what happened, Soph. You win the championship in the spring. You're riding your high horse all summer. You're the former champs. I think what we needed was a little humbling. We had a full house. And sometimes when everyone shows up and the dugout's full, I feel like people get a little too chatty. They're kind of like, seeing who's there, giving out
losing
hugs.
The focus.
Not super locked.
Keeping the main thing.
Yeah.
We're not here to socialize. We're here to win.
Thank you, Sophie. And I'm going to cut that and I'm going to play it on a JBL speaker next week. But we lost kickball and we lost flip cup. So it was a rude awakening, but I think it's what the doctor ordered. So
dang, did that affect your week a little? Like, were you a little moody, on edge?
Yeah, I was so sad. The other thing too is after we win or lose kickball, so you go to the bar to do flip cup, and if we lose, everyone's like, "Yeah, I'm going home. I have work tomorrow." When we win, everyone's like, "Table, let's go downtown."
So
let's
you guys, did you win both last night? Because I'm assuming that's what happened. I knew it. I'm fucking.
Yeah. And I think we won 14 to 3, 14-4 or something. It was pretty wild. It was great. It feels good to be back on track, So then, we stayed out and watched your highlights at the bar.
From one athlete to another, don't let the season get you too high or too low. You just got to stay right here, bud. Right here.
Yeah, next play mentality.
Hey,
I appreciate that.
I know a lot of people saw your TikTok. What the hell? So your shoulder's fine?
Dude, I don't know. Dude, I felt it grab. It was very much locked for 2 seconds, and then it popped back in. And I was like, wait a second. Is everything okay now? And the way I played last night, Soph, I think we're back. I think we're so good. So yeah, but that's huge. So we're 1-1. Same with Flip Cup, but on to week 3, 24-hour rule. Same as you.
Dude, 24-hour rule. You get to enjoy it, and it's time to play.
And now we're on to the Aces.
We literally leave today. So we got back last night at 2:30, and we have film today, and we're literally heading to Vegas, which is going to be super fun. I actually got invited tonight, since I'm not playing. I'm kind of thinking about doing it, to go to Breezy Bowl.
I don't know. Should I know what that is?
Brown?
I thought that's what it could be when you said it. I've seen him grinding on chicks and on TikToks.
What would you do if you thought if that was me?
If I watched you dry hump Chris Brown on stage, I'd text you I'm your mother.
I think,
and say, get your ass off that stage.
I think a lot of people would. Yeah, I think I would probably be mad at myself as well.
I would say during playoffs.
I'm hurt.
You're getting dry humped? You can't dry hump during playoffs.
A lot of people do a lot more during playoffs.
Oh, yeah. You're what
are we talking about? But anyway, so I got invited tonight to go to the Breezy Bowl, but I don't know if that's probably the best look. And so
I hate the name of that too.
Yeah. So I'll probably just hang out.
Breezy Bowl?
Say what?
It sounds like a fucking college bowl game for a team that's 6-6. The Breezy Bowl.
Yeah.
I do have a real question, actually. So yeah, you go to the Breezy Bowl, then you wake up and you are still a part of the team. What do you feel like now that you're on the bench? Because you can kind of move around. Clearly last night you can move. What have you found your new role to be as obviously a full-time bench coach?
Dude, for real. I think that's something that's been actually huge is just having the voice and just doing reminders and really just pouring confidence into people, because at this point, everyone knows what the other team can do. And now it's just mentally making sure that we're there, right? And slight reminders of personnel, slight reminders of things we got to do better. And so last night was huge. Everyone was communicating. I'm there just to kind of, talk some shit to the refs, talk some shit to the other team, really pour into my teammates for real. Just I want them to be calm, because that's when everyone's at their best and it's just more fun. We get to dribble basketball for a living, and so embrace and enjoy where we're at. And I will say, with that being said, we are going into a very crazy environment with the Aces.
Mm-hmm.
They have been on a heater. like heater. And Asia's been playing her ass off. Their whole team is just really good. Jackie Young last night had the go away. Is that how you say it? Or
I would say go ahead.
Not away. Go ahead.
There you go.
The go ahead bucket. And like,
got your bags.
And so we have a tough task ahead of us, but I will say, like, we're the underdogs. The pressure is all on them. And so I think how we defended the things we did in the regular season is going to be huge. And then now we just have so many new players that like a lot of people haven't seen in a long time. And so I don't know, like I'm actually kind of feeling good about it and excited for it.
You guys are 2-1 against the Aces this season, but I would imagine the roster is a little different than it was then. Like, I don't know. What do you take from those 3 games? Or do you kind of like, because everything's so new, just go into it with a new game plan?
Well, I think their best player, Asia, our best player, one of our best players is AB. So they both went to South Carolina. Right. They'll guard each other. And like, I think that's what makes it so cool is because both of them are healthy. And like the key to like really stopping them is stopping Asia. And don't get me wrong, like Jackie can go off. Like we're going to have to watch her. They have Gray, their point guard, who's a phenomenal freaking passer. But I think the matchup between AB and Asia was huge. And so we still got to key in on that. But honestly, we are just like a completely different team. And so are they. Like they still have the same players, but they just have like a different rotation and like their momentum and the way they're playing is different than when we played them. And then our roster is just completely different. And so I do like that we're 2-1. That should give us confidence that we can beat anyone in the league. And that's true. We can. Mm-hmm. But I think the key matchup right there is AB and Asia. And it's always been a freaking battle. They go at it. Like it's going to be fun. So yeah.
I'll wear my fever gear.
You better.
Be ready to go.
If you go out drinking to the bar, bring me with you.
Deal. I was going to say, after we win this series and we hit the finals, I think I come to Indy.
What if and what if it's in New York? Like, what if it's Indy versus New York?
Then I expect to be courtside. I'll paint my face. Breanna Stewart is playing through an MCL strain currently. I'm curious what your line is on like playing her, being smart, shutting it down. It is the playoffs, so you kind of gotta like you're not gonna not play, but just like where does that hit home for you?
I would say like it's not an Olympic year. It's not a big year outside of the WNBA. And so you play through it if you can. And I think that's what she's done. And they had a hell of a game. They had a great win against Phoenix at Phoenix, which is hard to do, especially during playoffs. But then they came back to New York and like just kind of, I think they got by almost 30. They kind of shit the bed, which like
26, I believe.
Yeah. So that was brutal for everyone. And I know they felt it too, but you could kind of tell that she was injured, but Stewie's just a dog, man. Like she's one of those people that she'll play through it. But the fact that because she was out earlier with her opposite knee this year. And so everyone thought that it was that. But it was
double knees scares me so bad.
And I think she's had knee injuries in the past too. So it was just kind of scary. And I don't honestly, I talk a lot of shit, but like deep down, I don't ever want anyone to be injured. Like I just
no, of course not.
That's just like that's sad for everyone and like it's not fun. And so she did just strain it. So I completely tore mine. So like completely tearing is like I had no option to keep playing. Where she literally just strained it. So I'm assuming it was like a grade 1 or maybe a really low grade 2. And so she's able to, but I'm sure it's still fucking painful. Like, ugh.
Yeah, of course.
With how she moves too and how athletic she is. So I think she's good. I say you keep playing.
Yep. You got to turn it up for the playoffs, dog. Yeah. For the next round, y'all go best of 5 now? Or is it still best of 3 then best of 5?
Let us, being our producer.
So...
Yes, so the next round is best of 5.
Sweet.
Yeah,
so is it still
good to see you're locked in though, Soph?
I am the worst person that knows our schedule. Like I don't know who we ever play. I literally don't know anything. And I don't think people should really be surprised by that. Because it's me.
But I would say though, don't you think you go into a series like with a different approach knowing you have 5 or you need to win 3 rather than win 2, or not at all?
I don't, because I think that if you're settling and like, oh, we have more games, so like this is when you go and you fucking hit them in the mouth and you prove a point early. Like every game is just so crucial that you don't have time to take a breath. And I think like that's what's so fun about playoffs. And honestly, if you've watched the games, a lot of people have watched the games, every team, like first of all, the first round, everyone went, besides I think Minnesota and the Valkyries went to 3 games, which is huge. Like that doesn't happen. And then last night, and then the night before, everyone won by 1 point. So it's like, they don't matter standings anymore. Playoffs are just a whole different beast. And so I think that's what's so exciting. But I think experience and like being a vet totally matters in the playoffs. And Aces have that. We have that. And so this is why it's going to be a good matchup, to be honest.
I just am so proud of the Fever for also, you were down a game, but like so many injuries, so much adversity. If people aren't Fever fans now and they were towing the fence, they will be after, just because what a fun story and like journey this season has been for you guys.
That's one way to put it. I'd say this is a motherfucker of a season, but I will say.
But you're alive though. Yeah. Like the story's not over.
Like I kind of feel like, you know what I'm saying? What if we're like the Cinderella story and the Corgie? Have you seen the Corgie that like picks the like?
Yes. Yeah, I know. On the staircase.
So he had us, or she, I don't even know if it's boy or girl, had us winning the first round. And so like, do I believe that is our fate?
And was it in 3? Because doesn't that Corgi do it like in games? Yeah. Oh, let's tap in.
I know.
That fucking
we should invite the Corgi on this show if he chooses us or she chooses us.
Yeah. Okay, dope. So then you'll probably go. I need to learn my WNBA scheduling, but you'll get a home game out of this if it's a best of 5.
Let's put our producer back in here.
Bring back F.
Come on in, bud. Do you know if it's game there, Indy, Vegas here, or
it's probably 2-2-1 is what I would guess.
I know they switched. I know they switched it from last year somehow.
Yo, it's 2-2, and then Ace
2-2-1.
2-2. Yeah, Aces get game 5 is at home for the Aces. I'm working backwards now. Game 4 is on the road for them. Game 3 is on the road for them. So it sounds like you guys have the first
2-2-1.
Yeah.
2-2-1. Because they're a higher seed.
Yeah. Okay. So we're there for 2 games? No, guys, we're not.
Correct.
No. Games 1 and 2, you're in Vegas.
Oh my God, that means I need to pack more clothes. Guys, I'm literally you guys are telling me my schedule right now. This is insane.
Yep.
This is just.
They wouldn't make you fly between every single game. Like you wouldn't go home away, home away, home away.
West knowing the W, they make us do a lot of shit that doesn't make
so true.
Sorry that it's not clear to me.
I would have said also, fuck, we have so much shit to catch up on. Fucking Mizzou Hall of Fame. Your outfit was cute, and you're holding not Pip, but the older one.
Yeah. No, dude, she is so fun. And like, I'm not just saying this because she's my niece and like adopted daughter, but like, she is probably one of the cutest babies I've ever seen. Like, anyone who sees her, they just stop and stare at her. She's just so damn cute with her little blue eyes. But that weekend was hot.
Let me just say congrats, by the way. Let me do this.
Thanks, big homie.
And you know what? I have Mizzou Tigers in my apartment.
Bring them on real quick.
Guys, can we get a congrats for Sophie?
Let's go, Sophie.
I got Wait, can you bring them on the camera?
Here we go, Tigers.
Yeah, come on, guys. Here we go. They're not going to be able to hear you. It's Scott and Brian.
Oh, I saw Brian last night.
But they also want to congratulate you for your accomplishments.
You are a legend. We love you, Soph. MIZ, baby.
Hey, tell them that they don't look as rough as you.
She said, "You guys don't look as beat up as me." Well,
yeah.
But they said MIZ.
You, baby. I love it. They're so nice. Why are they there?
They're the sweetest boys. So, good question. The Chiefs play the Giants on Sunday. Yeah, so if you guys would have lost last night, I would have
come up in a heartbeat for sure.
we got a little party bus Sunday. So it's picking me up from our apartment, and then we like drive around New York, and then he drops us off at the Giants Stadium, and then we go, and then hopefully the fucking Chiefs can win a goddamn game. But yeah.
What? How many people are going to be on the party bus?
I'm glad you guys won, but
how many people are going to be on the party bus?
45. Do you know who Heidi Gardner is? The SNL actress, Chiefs fan. She's coming. Like it's gonna be popping. It's gonna be real fun.
What?
You'll be in Vegas though.
Hey, remember last night I texted you saying that I have someone for you to date?
Yeah. I have a surprise too. Fuck, there's so much going on. Yes.
Okay, well, I don't know how I got on this, and I think it's actually in something we might be talking about later, but do you say, is it Nadar, the Nadar sisters?
Oh, Nader. We have the same manager.
Like Tote Mater, but with an N, Nader. One of those sisters I think is really pretty, and you should try to date her.
We probably follow each other.
I know that you follow her because I looked, and I was like, oh, maybe it's already in the
Grace
works.
Ann? I'll send a DM after this, and I'll let you know what she says.
I'm surprised that there hasn't been any DMs until then.
Today's show is brought to you by our new presenting sponsor, Hard Rock Bet. It's week 3, but if you haven't tried your first bet on Hard Rock Bet, there's still time for you to get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Just place a $5 bet, and if it hits, you get not only your winnings, but $150 in extra bonus bets. If you want to see what other people are betting on from now through this weekend, the Hard Rock Bet app shows you trending parlays, the most bet player props, top picked upsets, and more. Just download the app and all the info is a tap away. Hard Rock Bet has new promos every day. This week, there's profit boost for 5 straight days of football. That's a Thursday night profit boost, Friday college profit boost, another profit boost for Saturday's college games, plus NFL profit boosts for your Sunday games and Monday night. Every Thursday on Hard Rock Bet, you also get legendary reward drops. That's a tough word. Drops full of rewards like bonus bets, parlay insurance, and more. Open up your drop in time for this weekend's games and see what you get. Hard Rock Bet is the only legal sportsbook in the state of Florida and is only available in Arizona, Ohio, New Jersey, Indiana, Tennessee, Virginia, Illinois, and Colorado, with more states launching all the time. Head over to Hard Rock Bet, sign up, and make your first deposit today. Do you want to see some fucking crazy shit? So I get a lot of like PR mail, it's like clothes and like random stuff. So I get a box.
Yep.
And I start going through it, and there's like packing peanuts, and it's like this huge Home Depot box. And I'm going through it. And then this little arm is sticking up out of it. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's not like a human arm, not like a dead body, but like plastic. And you're going to freak out. Like whatever you think I'm about to show you, you're not ready for. Okay. All right. I don't know.
Dude, every episode he goes and gets something that is the most random shit ever. And I promise you, this is not planned. This is literally how West Spring works.
Sophie, you're going to freak the fuck out. Like, this is crazy. You ready? You're not ready.
What the hell is that? Oh my God, Wes, that is fucking ugly as shit, but so funny. Who?
It's like, look at it. It's huge.
Dude, that's bigger than your torso. Who made you that?
Some guy on Instagram. And I kept telling him I wanted one made of me, and he thought I just wanted one of you. And I was like, dude, it's like probably better than Sophie.
I want one. That is.
It's a bobblehead. It's like the size of like a cooler.
But look at my face,
crazy.
dude. That
you do have a strong jaw. You have a very strong jawline in this, but like either you claim this or this is going to be decor in my new apartment.
You can decor
forever.
that shit because people are going to be like, "What the hell is that? What did you do?"
Then can I ask him to make one of me and send it to you?
Yes, please.
Okay, well, that's what we'll do.
Can you please tell me what you did when you saw that?
I just, and like your tongue's out. Look. Yeah. They got the Salesforce on there. Full fever jersey.
What did was it a jump scare situation? Hey!
Not kind of caked. He kind of caked you up.
Thank you. We did cake me up. Damn.
So there's that.
That's fucking hilarious. Hey,
it's massive.
I have a little funny too for you. It's not as funny as that.
Okay. No, nothing
That's
could ever
actually
be
disgusting.
that
You
funny.
should just, that's wild.
Sophie, I'm having people over Sunday. It's going to be on my coffee table in the middle.
Put it in some like random cabinet and be like, hey, can you hand me? And it's just like right there.
Just your head jiggling.
Yeah, so speaking of PR stuff and like just fan mail and stuff like that, this is so funny. I can't believe we've never talked about this type of stuff before, but like, I'm sure you get a lot of probably weird shit too. Just weird, right? Like,
sometimes it's like baked goods, and I'm like, I could be
literally
poisoned.
like just anything and everything. And our staff and like our security are like, you get
like fentanyl cookies, or who knows,
heroin, meth, anything. Like what is in these?
But into a pastry, preferably.
They're like, you hands down, like outside of anyone on our team, that's anyone, get the weirdest mail ever. And like security is always having to go through my stuff and like throws away probably like 75% of it. But there was one
because you think it's dudes.
The majority, yeah, just like weird. And just like people make like Legos or like clay stuff, like just weird shit. And it's just like I don't even know how to explain it. But I got some mail the other day and I haven't opened it all year. But now that I'm hurt, when I do rehab, I've had our trainers start opening it. And there was this guy and he blew up all my bikini photos from my Instagram. And he wanted me to sign all of them and send them back so he could post it on his wall at work. And I was like, well, where do you work?
That was not for his office. That was for his fucking room.
1,000%. And so,
goodness.
That's not even like I'm not so surprised with that, but it's just like weird to think that people think I'm actually going to do that. And so instead, I saved all those and I wrote everyone on our staff a note and I'm giving them a bikini photo of me with like a note from this year. And so I gave like our president and like CEO and GM one that's like kind of, spicy, and they have no idea that it's coming and it's going to be hilarious.
You said so to paraphrase, you sent the president of the Fever an ass pic and signed it.
Yeah, with the note saying thank you for this season.
Let's go Fever.
So I don't know. I might not be in the league next year, but at least I had a hell of a year this year,
Some of my friends would probably take the ones that don't have homes. I'll give you some addresses.
Well, it's made me think about what I post on
Brian's perking up on the couch
in their office.
Jeez. Okay, so Ace is fucking. That's so fun. There's not a lot to talk about the Chiefs right now, but kind of fun though that we get a little like this makes the rest of the wins the rest of this season more fun. Actually, you know what's more interesting in the fucking Chiefs right now? The Colts are 2-0, and I think Daniel Jones. Kev, correct me if I'm wrong here. Danny Dimes is like leading the fucking league in passing yards, or he's second, but like Indianapolis has a little something going.
He's now technically third because Josh Allen played Thursday.
Oh no, that doesn't count though.
That does not count. Then
so
we'll call him 2.
Yeah, he's 2. We'll see how long it lasts, but Indy is having a moment.
Dude, I think Indy's been having moments since the Pacers, and now we're kind of going on a little run that no one expected us to ever be there. And the Colts, honestly, it was really fun to watch. A couple of them were at our game the other day, and something I didn't know about NFL players, the majority of them, is that they're actually kind of little.
Well, that's because you're around NBA people who are fucking trees. NFL dudes aren't like NBA people are like abnormally like big. Like they were put on the earth to play basketball. Football guys are like tall, but like not massive. Like an NFL player could walk around the street with a hoodie on and be like, "Oh, big guy," and then like keep walking. An NBA player, you're like, "What the fuck?" I think you're actually probably right, because now that I think about it, like everyone I'm around, everyone's just so tall. Like everyone's at least 6'5". And so I guess expect every pro athlete to be that, but that's so great. But like if I watch NBA games and like if you like Steph Curry, you think in your head is like
tiny
5'8" because everyone he's around is like so big, and then you're like, oh, I forgot Steph Curry is like 6'3". And not to relate it to me, do you know people, Sophie, when I meet them say, you're so much taller than we thought you were? Because everyone on my fucking show is 6'5". People think that I'm 5'5", and it drives me crazy. It's the worst thing ever. I didn't even think about
it, but is Kyle, how tall is he?
Like 5'10". And I've got like 2 inches on Kyle.
Dude, that is, I forgot because Jesse's tall, and then there's new people maybe.
Jesse and Carl are 6'5", and so I think just over time.
Carl follows me on Instagram.
Huge Carl for the program. That's awesome. You had to follow him. You followed him back, right?
I don't know if I did. I actually think I got busy.
Sophie, be a good friend.
Sorry, Carl.
And lock in. He follows you though. He's like that's a good guy to follow back. Wait, he was the most excited when I told him we were potting up.
Dude, that's actually really cool. He'll be on here at one point. Wait, can you at least say, like, was this like a really fun summer though? Like, did you enjoy it?
Yeah. Yeah. It was awesome. I mean, you're always like, it always feels like kind of like your head's moving 1,000 ways when you're in the summer. Cause I was like about to launch a podcast. I was doing a show, like was still working like 1,000 things. But yeah, I think I grew a lot also, which sounds so corny, but I think like now that I've been doing this, these people are like my good friends. Like I care about them. And I think I'm learning as like a human that you can like talk your shit, speak up, say what you want. And it doesn't mean that like the world's ending. And like these people, you have enough substance with them that like, it's okay to, you know, like speak truths and like things will be all right the next day.
I think there's actually a lot of similarities when it comes to that in like a locker room, especially when like you're new to a team or like you've been with people for a while, because you're literally throwing a bunch of random people together. And it's like, it takes a second to see how genuine and how authentic relationships are or can get. And then you can really kind of like let down your guard and people know like the real you, regardless of maybe a tone or what you say or what happens, you know?
Well, that's why I asked you last week. I was like, how long do you wait until you're like, you turn up your like vocal leadership on a new team so that it doesn't like rub people the wrong way? Because obviously that's how like you play basketball, very loud. And yeah, I think when you are like in a new thing, you want people to like earn your trust before you start like talking your shit. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Thanks for making my TV show seem like it's professional sport. That was really
I'm really trying to just, I think, turn you into a pro athlete. You know, I'm trying to tell you not get too high, too low on your dodgeball games or kickball.
I think my football dream's over, but I still have football dreams though. That's like my one. It's always that I'm like late for practice. I get it.
I thought you meant like legit, like going to start training and try out.
Oh no, I get why that sounded weird. No, I mean like when I'm asleep. I always like can't find a sock and like practice is starting.
That means you're
and I'm
stressed.
like, fuck. That's what someone else told me.
My teeth were falling out the other night in my dream, and I think I'm stressed or something.
That's the go-to. Should we get right into our fucking voice calls? I'm like so excited.
I'm actually starting to get really excited about these because they're hilarious. So yeah, let's bring Kevin.
Kev, light us up.
All right, so here's our first one.
Hey Sophie, hey Wes. I wanted to ask both of you, if you've seen online, I wanted to ask what you think about a certain item being thrown on an NFL field the last 2 weekends. An item that was thrown on a couple WNBA courts this season, and whoever's been throwing them was just waiting for another sport to get back in season so they could, you know, sort of terrorize them there. So I wanted to kind of get your thoughts on that.
So as we know, it's been an epidemic.
It's a dildo, guys. He's talking about a dildo.
Sophie, do you want this? Do you want to start this or me? Because I have a great take on this.
Go for it, bud.
I think that it was like the dildos at the WNBA games. It's like, can women just go to their job without having like fucking like wieners thrown at them and like being sexualized? Now it's universal. It's a sports thing. So green dildos, it's not just a women's workplace environment issue. It's for everyone. And I think it made it less of a sexually abusive, nuanced thing. And now it's just like dildos for everybody, you know?
I mean,
I'm going to bring green dildos to Summer House.
You hit it right on the head.
Just hawk them at people from the balcony. I'm also over it, guys.
Yeah, guys. Hey, if Wes says that, stop it.
Quit throwing dildos. You heard it here.
All right, so here's another one here. Little dating advice.
Oh, God.
My favorite.
There you go.
Hi, my name is Sky, and I live in Texas. Sky. And I was just asking for advice because I go to college, and there's this guy who I like on the football team, but he's pretty popular. And we were at a party one time, and he came and he sat with me and he talked to me. And this week we went and we actually got Chick-fil-A, but we got lunch. And he's just been acting like a total vibe, but I kind of feel like he has a lot of other girls he's talking to, but I don't know how to approach that situation. How do I,
He doesn't.
I don't know. How do I approach that?
Shut up, Wes.
He loves you.
Shut up. I'm taking this one. He's laughing, Sky, because he knows exactly what type of guy that is. See, it was probably him. Sky, this is coming from girl to girl. We have all been with the football player who has a good vibe and takes us somewhere, and we think that it's so cute and fun. Don't do it. Don't do it. Make him chase you. There are plenty of other fish in the sea. You do not need to be competing with other little ugly fishes. Fish.
Sky, I will say I do agree with Sophie.
I think it's fish. Real quick,
distant,
is the plural version of fish?
Cat. Yeah,
okay, I messed up. But keep going. Now this is US.
I agree with Sophie. I say kind of like, not saying distance yourself, but like make him work for a little bit. The less attention you give him, he's gonna come back. Don't like wait on him.
Do we want him to come back? See, I'm like actually the mom.
If that makes him a commit guy,
I am kind of like
it sounds like he
the
might not
mom
be
in this podcast, which is like super surprising because Wes will give you like the guy advice. I'm telling you the girl advice, where like if you're just trying to have fun and not be committed, but like you don't need to be doing that, you know?
All I'm saying is I think he'll show his true colors if you don't give him attention.
True.
Whether he comes back or like, then you're like, oh, he didn't care.
Now, I will say.
So, good question.
It is a good question. I will say though, like there are some really, really good football guys and some of them were my friends, still are my friends, but you'll know the difference between a good, genuine guy and like a football player who's being a hoe. Right, Wes?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I co-sign. That was such a good question because it was just like perfect.
Because
it was
we
just
fucking lived it.
Love you, Sky.
Yeah.
Good luck.
All right, guys. Last one for you here.
Hey, y'all. It's Brian. I was wondering, what is the one thing in your life that brings you happiness? I'd like to hear what y'all had to say about that.
Nice, wholesome question to end our Friday.
That's lovely. You know what it's been for me recently? Making my parents happy and getting to do cool things with my mom and dad.
Wait,
because
that's so nice.
Yeah, they did you'll never be able to repay your mom and dad for like what they've given you. And I feel like I've been presented a handful of opportunities over the last like year or two. And they're always going to be the first people that I want to like share the stuff with. Cause I don't know how else to, try to thank them for everything. And that's kind of been filling my cup, Brian.
Oh, well, how wholesome.
Yeah. That and a cold beer.
Yeah, I was about to say. But your parents like cold beers too. So great. You're doing both. Yeah. I think what I would say lately, I normally would say like getting to the pool and being outside, getting a nice tan. But here in Indy, there's not really sun to do that for some reason. I love a good marg normally. But since I've been hurt, what's actually been filling my cup, and normally I'm not like this, is I probably eat 3 desserts a day. And I fucking have loved it.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it. Like the other day, I had a cinnamon roll donut. I had a cookies and cream milkshake from. I had a cookies and cream milkshake. I'm not gonna say from where.
That sounds good.
And then I had 3 cookies, all before 2 p.m.
And that's all you needed for the day.
Yeah.
To be emotionally, like, to be positive, to fill up your cup, to be happy.
And the next day, I had to do an InBody, which tells you your body fat percentage and stuff.
Are you going up?
Yeah. I've lost almost 6 pounds of muscle since my injury, and I've gained 1.4% body fat.
Okay, just to call back the episode after you got hurt, I said I got fat as fuck when I broke my leg. Like, you just have to be careful because there's so many things that you can't do that make you happy. So then you replace them with what you eat because you can't move. Yeah. And it's so hard.
It is. And like, once I get on, like, I love sweets. Like, I have a sweet tooth, but I really try to stay away from it and then I don't crave it. But once I start, I fucking start. So I gave myself a month. So like, what day is it? Is it the 19th? So 2 days ago was the injury anniversary. So I was going to give myself a month of doing whatever I wanted. And now I'm back on it.
Fair.
Yeah. But that brought me a lot of happiness as I was eating like shit and it was awesome.
Brian, thank you for the wholesome question.
That was really lovely. Nice. Thanks.
Let's end this with Go Fever. Get it done. Clean sweep Fever. Beat the Aces.
Let's do it, baby.
Woo. Bye.